Today's been a busy day around the NBA. Everybody's saying Kyrie should retire. Kyrie doesn't respect his team. Kyrie should be traded. And the list goes on and on and on. And you know what? I'm going to be honest with you. What is the one thing that's glaring in everybody's face that no one has noticed, but these folks continue to keep spewing all these different things about this man, but they're not paying any attention to? We're going to get into it right after the jump. Welcome back to Tomorrow Sports Network with your host, Coach Walker. If you're new to the channel, please like, share, subscribe. That's right, guys. Subscribe to the channel. Also, you can follow us on social media. The links are listed down below in the description. Guys, check this out. Hold on one second before I go any further, because I want to make sure I don't have no distractions when I go ahead and give y'all all of this, because I'm coming off my phone here. We ain't even going to get into that. We about to go ahead and go full tilt with this thing right now. Yes, guys. Kyrie Irving has everyone saying all the wrong things, and they don't quite understand what's going on with this young man. Some people are trying to figure out if he's having some type of mental issues, if he's having, if he's hurt, if he has COVID. There's been a lot of different glaring situations that's going on that everybody wants to put out there as their own personal narrative as far as what's happening with this young man. But I believe there's one thing that many of us have not paid much attention to. And the thing is, right now, Kevin Durant is being flooded with a bunch of phone calls, with a bunch of text messages, with a bunch of emails, tweets, you name it. He's been asked a bunch of questions about Kyrie Irving, and you already know he's going to tell you right off the rip, hey, look, Kyrie, he sent the team a message saying that he was okay. He just needs some time to himself to get some things together. He's working on some personal issues. That's it. I mean, we've heard about the party that he threw for his sister, and how he was at the party dancing without a mask on. Now you got the NBA wanting to investigate the video that was put out, saying that, hey, he's not following the protocol as far as the NBA, as far as the NBA's protocol, as far as making sure that they keep a mask on wherever they go and social distancing and all that other kind of stuff. But you got to remember another thing also that no one wants to say. Isn't Kyrie Irving one of the vice presidents of the NBA Players Association? I haven't heard that one all day. Okay, now I'm about to really give it to you now, so I can go ahead and put it to you. Remember one thing, Kyrie Irving decided he was going to take personal leave when that was on Wednesday of last week, right? That's 7 days from today, last week. Today is what, the 13th, right? So that will be on the 6th. If I'm not mistaken, didn't those, what do they call them? Thugs. Didn't those thugs riot the Capitol last week? I believe that was the day that happened, correct? So if that was the day that happened, and we already know he's been out here fighting for social justice issues, along with many of the other NBA players, don't you kind of think that kind of touched the nerve? That kind of touched the nerve with him, right? So my thought is, this is my thought, because I'm thinking outside the box of where a lot of these other people are already saying all of this other garbage that doesn't make sense. I personally think it's two things. And the first thing I believe is when those thugs raided the daggone Capitol, created all that chaos, and they're looking for House speakers and all of this, trying to, change up the landscape of how everything went with the elections. With, your president inciting a riot in Washington, D.C., trying to prove a point because he didn't win the daggone election back in November. This is the thing. I think he's looking at a lot of things as far as trying to get some type of understanding of what's going on and how the NBA can better partake in trying to get some additional social justice reforms. Not to mention, this man has been injured. How many years? He's been in the league, 8, 9 years now? And if I'm not mistaken, this man ends up with an injury almost every year. Some of those injuries are a little more nagging than others. Some of those injuries have been reoccurring. My thought is, I think these injuries is beginning to wear on him. And many of you don't understand that. I mean, like I said, this man is out here on the court trying to get, he's burning sage before the game to get, to make sure he doesn't have those negative type energies around. He's trying to make sure that his energy is clear and free. So, I mean, if you're going to that far, if you're going that far with trying to clear your mind and clear your thoughts to get yourself together, there's a lot of different things going on. Now, I'm not going to go at the whole mental perspective that a lot of these guys are trying to say as well, but I honestly believe those two things are the things that are really at him right now. And he's just trying to find a way to figure out how he can deal with it. I mean, saying the man don't want to play, saying that he doesn't, he doesn't care about his team, he doesn't care about the president. Now I'm not gonna pull no punches on the fact that yes, you should have called your coach and told your coach what's going on, exactly what's happening. You should have called ownership and told them exactly what's going on. All of this, well, everybody don't trust him. You can't trust this, can't trust that. Okay, fine. He's on the team already. Let it go. Not to mention they just acquired James Harden to be their big three in Brooklyn. So my only theory is they're looking to win it now, and they're full steam ahead. So if you're thinking they can ready to kick Kyrie Irving to the curb, you can forget about it. He's going to be there for the rest of the season. That's if he chooses to come back and play. I'm sure he will once he gets everything sorted. Like I said, he was just on a Zoom call the other day with a legal person up in, I believe, New York, if I'm not mistaken. And not to mention, like I said, the birthday party he had for his sister the other day, her 30th birthday party. Like I said, everybody's just up in arms about that. And I'm just like, look, guys, we already know the NBA just put in some new COVID protocols that everybody has to follow, and there's going to be a lot of bucking going on. So you might as well get ready for it. Kyrie, like I said, if you want to call it bucking right now, just call it bucking. We're going to call it what it is, and it's going to be what it's going to be. But at the end of the day, give him a little more respect as far as what's going on, because I think there may be some good happening in which he's using his time right now. Personally, I think he's using this time to sit out. I think this is his way of doing his Kaepernick thing where he's sitting out and not including everybody else because he doesn't want everyone to jump the gun to do something out of the unordinary that, they may not want to do, or they may need additional information, or he may even feel that people are not going to follow him behind it. So he's taking the lead on it on his own. And he's just trying to do the best that he can as far as with this handling the situation in the manner in which he feels he can. So, guys, leave me a comment below and let me know what you think about that, because honestly speaking, I currently think that's basically where he is right now. But, hey, we'll find out once he gets back. That is, if he wants to allow anyone into his space for him to, let them know what's happening. But until next time, if you like the content, please like, share, subscribe. Also, you can follow us on social media. The links are listed down below. Hey, click those thumbs up, guys. Share these videos, like these videos, comment on these videos. And, guys, remember, be that one and lead.